There's the sound of my furnace kicking on too. Air conditioner.
Mine too, I think.
Go, boys, go. Bring it home. Bring it home. They're bringing it home. No doubt.
Now say thank you very much.
Thank you. Thank you.
No, thank you, boys.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Always. Always. Happy, unsuitable language, whatever one it is, 46, 47. Who the fuck? No, I could count them.
We'll talk, and then we'll decide at one day what day 50 is, and then we'll have a little party. We'll have a couple of guests.
We took last week off because we couldn't sync our schedules. My wife wanted to play pickleball. we were running late. And I said, "You can play
I know.
pickleball."
Yeah, that was my fault. I got up late. That was my fault.
John was
Well, I
hungover.
understand if
And
John
John
was
was hung,
to play
probably.
pickleball.
He was hungover and hung at the same time, probably. Hanged? Was he hanged or hung?
Hunged? Hunged, I believe, is the term.
We're
They were
saying
hung.
John. Are we saying John
Hunged by
has
the
a big?
throat.
Are we saying John has a big?
Oh! I thought you were talking about something.
No. Are we saying that?
I believe I can fly.
Moderately. I mean, I don't want to
Dun, dun, dun. John,
throw anything out there.
you hear that stuff? Just checking our sound effects. Did you hear all those noises?
What? Yes, I heard all of them.
Hear that?
Yeah, Marv. Oh, come on, man.
That's how you start a show, right there.
Ever since we got you that toilet recliner, you just can't control yourself.
I got buttons to push. I'm pushing those buttons.
I
Let's
know.
see what this one does to Iran. And that's something we didn't put on the list. Iran wants revenge for us killing their high-level leader.
It wasn't Iran, but did you see that they were questioning the sexuality of the boxer on the Olympics?
Oh,
And
I'm like, everyone says she's a woman. Everyone.
And they didn't even look at the country she came from. They're like, no, dude, they're not into that. I mean,
where's she from? I didn't even know that. Italy, right?
No. The girl that got beat up was from Italy.
Oh,
The girl from ARG. I can't remember the name of the country, but it was.
well, they said that the woman said she quit. The next day she goes, I just quit because I've never been hit that hard before. They said that had to be a man.
Yeah, no.
Based on the punch.
Woman.
I took a punch that was a man's punch. She goes, I know a man's punch.
Yeah, I hate to tell J.K. Rowling this, but there are very large women. They do exist. And they will beat the shit out of you.
I see women hit golf balls 290 yards. They can probably throw a mean punch too.
Right? Have you ever seen the fast pitch softball being at your head?
Oh,
yeah. I mean,
boom. Booyah. She probably got her hip into it. Got her hip into it.
Yeah, they do. Yeah. They just
locked her wrist.
Spin.
Locked her wrist. Boom, boom, boom. I'm out.
Oh, we're talking about two different things, but it counts the same.
That's boxing, no. She got her.
Yeah, but they were like, everybody was like, "Do you see this?" I was like, "That's
she got to be a man."
Yeah, right.
I mean, she didn't get knocked out. She just quit.
Like a mean hook or whatever.
She just went.
She's tall too. She's got that long reach.
She did a Duran. No mas.
Yeah.
So that was Olympics. We're doing well, I guess, total, but it seems like every time I watch, the U.S. loses. So I don't.
I have no idea. I watched a little bit of swimming, and I watched a lot of the gymnastics. We watched most of the.
Of course you did, you pervert.
Oh yeah. Watched them jump around. And,
John's like, why are these older girls winning? What's going on here?
Right. You know what we found odd? You know how in the women's they do the floor routine to music?
Right.
The guys didn't have any music. and it just made it really weird.
Huh.
It was just like they were hopping around the mat, like really clumsy compared to the women, and there was no music. It was just strange to me. I just figured, I just thought that they would have music too, but or maybe I didn't hear it.
Guys have music, don't they?
I thought they did, but there was no music. We thought they were doing bad because there was no music, because there was nothing going to, and just sounded like thump, 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 and they were just flipping around. You know what I mean? When the women do it, it's like to the music, and it's all like choreographed, and you know. So
we can.
I don't know. Maybe I had something wrong. I don't know, but
should we Google it? We can Google it. Do men Olympians, what's their floor routines, have music? That's what we want to know, right?
Yeah.
Do men's floor routines in Olympics have music? Maybe you just didn't hear it.
Maybe it was down too low.
Men's floor routines are unaccompanied by music, plus must be no more than 75 seconds.
Huh.
And women's routine must not exceed 1 minute and 30 seconds.
You know what it is? These Olympics guys are like, they saw him like jumping around. They're like, all right, nobody wants to see this shit for more than a minute.
JD Vance. I think this is JD Vance. You're JD Vance. You look just like him.
Longer.
A lot of people say, JD, that the men should have music. What do you think, JD? What do you think? A lot of people are saying the men should have music too. Why don't the men have music?
I think these routines are not sanctioned by our Lord. And I think they need to put some clothes on.
I'm a Christian. I get it. A lot of people say, "Jump, you're the greatest Christian ever." But I like the music. I like a show, JD. I like a show.
I don't think this should be a part of the Olympics.
Who? Women?
All of it.
Radical. But I like it. Let me just say, if the polls like it, I like it. If they don't, then you're wrong, JD. You're wrong. That's fine.
Not enough flags for me.
You said flags, right? You did say flags.
I don't know what I said, but I said it.
We're terrible.
Seriously, he just like, okay, Trump, Vance, that looks good. Trump, Vance, looks good. All right, let's go with that Vance guy. And that was it.
I want JD to meet
That's
the
how
woman.
he decided.
I want JD to meet the woman boxer. In this corner,
you gotta send like a certificate or a something to the guy who came up or started the, hey, JD Vance looks like he fucks couches, right?
It caught on, didn't it?
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. And
apparently
then
it's not
the
even in the book.
rationalization is, oh no, it's in his book. Because they realized nobody read the book.
That's it. They
Somehow
saw the
it's
movie.
a bestseller,
Everybody
but
saw the
nobody
movie.
read it.
Was he fucking couches in the movie?
I don't think so. I don't know. I didn't watch the movie.
I watched the movie. I don't want
that shit.
I want nothing to do with JD Vance. I lived a hillbilly elegy. I don't need somebody fucking tell me about it.
We are the hillbilly elegy, for Christ's sake.
You are more the hillbilly elegy. At least Carrollton, we had an income level.
Well, hey, let me put it
But
there.
I grew up in Akron, though. I lived in Carrollton for high school.
So, I lived north in the tip of West Virginia, Panhandle. So,
okay,
right?
Almost civilization.
Right, but down here is a town called Weirton that had a steel mill. Right, big, huge steel mill. Basically, the steel mill was the town. Right. If you go into the town, it was the steel mill first. Right, just gigantic, a part of it. Not even there anymore.
It's gone.
It's all gone. It's all gone. If you look at that town, the geography of where people live, it shows it's very interesting in as far as like society and where people lived and where they were allowed to live and stuff like that.
I
It's
thought
really
I thought Donald Trump opened that back up.
no, it's like there's a new building there. I don't even know what it is now, but it's an entirely brand new building now.
Is it a chips factory? Potato chips?
It might be. I have no idea.
I'm Joe Biden. I'm going to open up a chip factory. I love potato chips. Where am I?
Joe, do you need to drink water?
Was he out of last time we talked? Did he quit? No, was he? He was still running.
Yeah, he had already, right? Or maybe he didn't.
I don't remember.
Maybe we were discussing whether or not he should. I think.
How many days has it been since Harris has been the candidate? Was it that Friday?
2 weeks. I think it was like right after we talked. He,
was it that day?
Yeah.
When did Biden?
It was like later that day. Yeah, because I think we went to.
It was. When did Biden drop out?
Because we went to Cedar Point that day.
It was that day. So he was still running when we talked. Thank God. Thank God he quit. I'm sorry. He didn't have 4 more years left in him.
Yeah.
I mean, he might still be alive. Did you hear Jimmy Carter saying, "I'm just trying to hang on so I can vote for Kamala"?
Yeah. I don't know. Is that
what a hero? One more vote in Georgia.
But like I was telling somebody the other day, regardless of whatever happens, we're in for another. Regardless of whether it's a clear victory or it's a close victory, we're in for court cases and all that stuff again.
We're fighting. There's gonna be riots.
I'm just saying, we're again going to be in the same Trump, fucking tornado of court cases and challenges, and this is a scam and that's a scam, and I'm a con man, but everybody's going to believe me anyway.
A lot of people say I'm too litigious. I don't even like numbers. I don't know why.
And I wonder at some point if it's going to be weird. He's going to have to keep reminding people that he got shot at. You
remember me? I'm better than Lincoln. Better. Remember Lincoln? Lincoln got shot. I dodged a bullet.
Well, okay, so we're skipping a little bit, but remember when Trump was at that journalist panel? Was it black journalist?
Right.
Panel. He goes. First, he said he was. I don't know whether he said he was as good as Lincoln or since Lincoln, the best president since Lincoln.
I'm the best for blacks. I did more for blacks than anyone, even Lincoln. I did more for blacks than even Lincoln. More for blacks. I'm the greatest black president.
But then he went on this tangent about he was like, I don't know if you're aware of this, but I was running against a man named Joe Biden. I'm not doing that anymore. Apparently they decided because he was really bad. They decided they didn't want to use him. And that really just I don't think it was like he was whining about it. It was almost like he was complaining that they shouldn't have been allowed to.
It's not fair. It's not fair.
Yeah.
A lot of people say it's not fair. They said, Donald, who are you running against? I don't know. I was running. Now it's an Asian woman. I'm running against an Asian woman who's now says she's black. I can't even decide. Like 1 minute she's white, 1 minute was she ever white? I don't know. A lot of people say she's Asian. I thought she was Asian. Now she's black. All of a sudden I'm running against black people. And you black ladies, you know what I'm talking about. People stealing your culture, trying to steal your culture because she was Asian. Why aren't you upset? She's trying to steal your culture. Why?
And it's funny. There was a clip of you, Donald, on Twitter talking about how Native Americans weren't Indian enough, or they weren't Native American enough. There were people getting casinos, and he was causing a problem. So he's like, they don't look Native American. They don't look it. He's like, they don't look Indian to me.
Frankly, I know about running casinos.
Right?
I know casinos. And those Native Americans, they don't have dots on their heads. They got nothing.
But this is the same thing he did with, Kamala Harris, because, she probably said, I'm this and this, but he probably ignored that.
Not
And
me,
now he's
no.
like,
I hear
well, I gave
everything.
her
I know
money.
everything. I know everything. I'm the smartest man alive. She said Asian. I saw her eating ramen noodles. That was it. Clenched deal. And her husband was cheating on her because she's not a very good person. Husband had an affair, cheated on her. He's a white guy, but maybe he's not. Maybe he's black too. I don't know. I get confused. I don't know the rules anymore. The boxer looked like a guy to me, hit like a guy. The woman said, "No mas, I'm out." Joe Biden, I'm like the boxer. Joe Biden said, "No mas, I can't take it." I beat him so bad in the debate, whooped his ass, and I'm gonna whoop Kamala's ass. Hannibal Lecter and I are gonna get together. We got a plan. Hannibal and I. Sharks. He's so he.
Electric sharks.
Did you
Electric
watch?
sharks.
Did you watch the Black conference? He's so fucking rude. Frankly, you didn't even say hi. You didn't say
Why are
hi.
you so rude?
Why are you so rude? I've never had anybody ask me a question. Never even said hi. And there's
Kept me
video.
waiting a half an hour.
Video of them shaking hands and saying hi at the beginning of the thing, right? Clearly, they've been cordial already.
Well, the one lady would not shake his hand afterwards.
Oh, Rachel? Was it Rachel Scott?
The one seated
The one
closest to him.
Yeah, Rachel Scott.
I don't know. Yeah, I don't know.
The one who's attacking the most. See if we got any video.
But
of that?
she was not giving him like an inch. It was hilarious.
No.
But that's the sad part. Nobody, maybe now they will, but they were mad that they negotiated that they had to have a rebuttal. Like he was allowed to just talk freely and they weren't allowed to say anything. So that just means to say that every time he has one of these interviews, that they negotiate that out so that they can have Trump, on for their ratings, whoever it is.
I'm going to see if we got any video at the Black. Are we allowed to show it, you think? Probably.
I don't know.
Black journalist conference. Should we not show it? Should we just play it? No. Maybe we'll just read it.
We can just read it, but I'm pretty sure.
We're doing his voice. We'll try to do his voice. One of us can try. He was so mean.
Who's this guy on CNN? Scott. I forget his fucking name. He was with the minority leader of the Senate. What's that? He's on CNN. He's like the Republican puppet on CNN. Scott something.
The minority leader in Congress? The black.
What's that?
What is his name? I should know his name. The Democratic minority leader.
No. The Republican minority leader, McConnell. He used to be in with McConnell really big.
In the
Scott
Senate.
something.
Yeah.
On CNN. So anyway, even he could not spin how bad Trump did at that conference. He was like, right. He basically said, look, he shit the bed. It was the only time I've ever seen him not be able to spin something.
Look, even I just want him to talk about Hannibal Lecter, and he wouldn't do it. He's like, frankly, I think Donald Trump is the future of our party, and he should have spoken more about sharks and electric boats, because he just couldn't handle the DEI question. He didn't know. Where's my bottle? I saw him try to take the lady's bottle and screw the cap on tight. Bold move. I thought that asserted his dominance. Didn't you like when he asserted his dominance?
I was waiting for him to throw something.
Oh no, that would. Sorry, it froze up there a second.
What
It
do
wasn't
you
the
think of
internet.
Kamala Harris?
She's an Asian, right? Probably can't drive. Probably not a good driver. Good at math, maybe. I didn't practice my McConnell.
Yeah, for a minute there, I didn't know what the hell you were doing. I thought you were just like I thought you were like a MAGA follower, and then
He's like a turtle.
it wasn't
He looks
for a
like a
little bit
turtle.
until I got your McConnell. I'm like, okay.
McConnell looks like a turtle. That's all I know.
Yeah.
Sure.
I got it at the end. I was
Oh, you didn't
like,
know I was doing McConnell? You thought I was just freezing up and turning into an old man? Frankly, I didn't know she was black until a number of years ago when she happened to turn black. Now she wants to be known as black. So I don't know. Is she Indian or is she black? You tell me, what is she?
and his
And
problem
Obama
is
wasn't born in America. Let's quit pretending that he was not American.
mentally he puts everything in these categories on, okay, I was like, okay, I got to get the black vote, got to get the Asian vote, the Indian vote. Oh, hold up. Wait, what's going on here?
Hello. You didn't even say hello. How are you? You said, I love the black population of this country, and you are mean to me. You black people. I don't know.
Look, so he figures he should be all in with black people, because he got shot at, he got indicted, he
Oh, this sounds racist.
well, this is
what he said, though, right?
Yeah, he did the shoes, right? He made the shoes, the gold shoes. So he thinks he should be,
He has made that statement. Blacks should like me because I'm a felon.
Yeah, and he saved,
because all blacks are felons.
Saved all black colleges, right? He keeps saying he did that.
He didn't, because he gave him like $1 million, but Biden gave him like 15 billion, and he gave him like 1 billion. So Biden did way more for black colleges than Trump did.
But those are some of the things that he said at the conference.
Should he take a cognitive test? Because he likes bragging about passing. He's the only one. I passed an Alzheimer's test. I'm the only one.
Yeah, he said, yeah, he definitely should take a cognitive test. He's like, I took mine. I'll take it again. Oh,
she didn't pass the bar exam. She's a failure. How could you be a lawyer? She failed the bar exam.
You know what he couldn't pass? A geography test.
He couldn't pass a lot of tests. He probably can't pass his kidney stones.
He doesn't even know where Ukraine is.
Is it in Asia? It's Asia, right? That's where
They
Kamala was born.
They should do that. Why aren't some of these reporters getting to be like Ducey and just asking questions like, sir, what country is next to Ukraine?
What's next to the United States? Let's ask that. What's next to the United States?
Yeah. What continent is the Ukraine in? What continent is the United States on?
Oh, you're getting pushy now. Most Americans don't know these answers anyways, John. You know that. Ukraine, I only know because I played Risk. That's where I know.
Everybody knows Ukraine is in Australia.
It's next to Irkutsk. I've been the best black president for the black population since Abraham Lincoln. Wow.
And they push back and they're like, you think you're better than Lyndon Johnson who passed this? And, it was kind of funny.
Well, that's what Rachel Scott said. You're better than Johnson was, who passed the Voting Rights Act.
Right.
Who? Yeah. Who's Johnson? Don't talk about my Johnson. That's people talk. Don't talk about my ear or my Johnson.
That is derogatory.
Off track. Don't go.
You're a nasty woman. Why bring that up? You're a nasty, nasty woman.
Nasty, nasty.
I didn't touch Stormy Daniels like that.
Harry Truman desegregated the military. Trump did not do anything like that. But we found that Black Americans fared well by historical standards during Trump's presidency, but were even better under the Biden presidency under every metric. So there, Donald, you're wrong.
Do you think that there's going to be a portion of the military that votes for Trump Vance because of Vance's military, and they're going to tighten a bunch of things up? Do you know what I mean?
What do you think? I don't know. I think Vance is all talk and not real.
Well, no, he's fake everything. So,
Right.
Did he go to Yale and Harvard, or was it just Harvard, or what?
I don't know. Want me to look up his?
I'll look it up later. I
We
just
don't
thought maybe
care.
you knew.
He's a fucking fraud. And here's Trump claimed colleges were black colleges stone cold broke. I saved them. I gave them long-term financing. Nobody else is doing it. And they checked he signed the Future Act in 2019, and it ensured the original science, technology, engineering, math funding from President George Bush would continue to be awarded without having to go back to Congress annually. The act ensured that the SP would get $255 million in STEM funding for the next 10 years, but it's an exaggeration to say that nobody else was doing it. In the House, Democrats were unanimous in their support, while 2 Republicans voted against the bill. And Biden has taken financial support further than Trump ever did, including investments in the 2021 American Rescue Plan and new grants. So Biden has done way more than Trump did. Now, the true number of people at the border is 2.5 million. Did you know that?
No.
That's how many immigrants have come across. Trump is not, they've been saying 11 million, which is completely wrong. Now Trump is saying
everything's always 10
15.
times whatever it actually is when it comes to that.
Now Trump is saying it's 15, 16, 17 million people.
Right.
I have a feeling it's much more than that. So it's just constant lies.
I mean, 2.5 million is still a lot of people, though.
Well, this story says it could be up to 10 million when accounting for gotaways up to 11.6. So I don't
Will they just quit counting?
I think I looked at the immigration thing and it said 2.5 million. So I don't know what's going on.
I wonder how many of these people were people that were already here and got kicked out and are coming back in. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because they got to count for the same number. They can't be counted like individually again, because like then they're just cycling out,
Yeah. My daughter needs a ride. Finishing the broadcast, and I will get you. So 1 second, sorry.
You're fine.
I think she'll be okay with that. Well, we're at 28 minutes, so let's get down our list here. The Guardians are still in first. Go Guards.
Yeah.
Go Guards.
Yep. Guardians.
Elon Musk is a piece of shit.
Yeah, we knew that.
He's helping Trump after he bought the media under the pretense that media should not help candidates. What is that called? A
Hippopotamus?
Hypocrite? Is he a hypocrite? He's a hypocrite.
We knew that. I mean, he's, you know what? You can tell he's another fake. Yeah, that's the thing. A con man and then a fake. And then the fake billionaire. Because
he's an awful human being.
You ever see him actually try to move or be personable? It's creepy. It's weird and awkward.
That's what they're saying about all these guys. They're weird. And Elon Musk is fucking weird.
Yeah.
And we put this on X, so it might get kicked off X. But
I
Elon, I know you're not listening. Elon,
it's Twitter.
Weird. Yes.
It's Twitter.
Fuck your X. It's Twitter.
Yeah, it's Twitter.
But fuck you, Elon Musk. Fuck your car. Your cars are fucking ugly too.
He's gonna suspend my account anyway. I don't care.
Your cars are fucking ugly. You are goofy as fuck. I don't know how anyone ever took it. He never built anything. He buys stuff and takes up credit.
Yeah, I'm hoping he sells Twitter. It used to be so good.
It's always a cesspool.
It is, but it's it's at least it is what it is rather than trying to be something else.
So how about that big trade? We're not talking baseball.
I mean, I'm
talking
surprised. I'm
7
surprised he was
countries.
able to get that through. Honestly,
8 countries to get out the all the Americans that people wanted out, except for one. Now there's one more guy they wanted, and they left him behind. And those families hate Biden now.
so what did they have to give up?
The main thing, cog, was Germany had a guy who had committed. He was uh, Putin's assassin. Went to Germany and killed a guy broad daylight in the street in front of families and kids and shit. He was arrested and convicted, sentenced to life in prison. And they decided for Joe Biden, because Joe Biden has done so much for the rest of the world, because he believes in alliances, John, that they would give up this guy to free the Americans that we wanted freed. The journalist from the Wall Street Journal, who else? The Marine who went to his daughter's wedding and got
Wait,
arrested.
just
for
that guy? Just
crime.
that guy? That's
No,
the only guy?
No, it was like we got like 5
No,
people. And
no. I mean, the guy that they had to give up in the swap.
No, they gave up. 7 countries gave up prisoners. This was like a big trade in Major League Baseball. It was like you want the exact details. You always want details.
I'm just
I
wondering
can't
the
just
equity.
skim around the edges for you.
I mean, well, no. I mean, I'm just wondering the.
Oh no, we gave up way more than Russia. We give up way more than Russia.
Yeah, I mean, it seems like that they got some real.
They took some
all-stars
kids.
here.
Russians took some kids and had them in for spying.
Kids.
Yeah. Who was freed in the swap between Russia? Here you go. You ready? Buckle up.
I mean, it sounds like they got
24
murderers row back.
There were 24 prisoners exchanged on Thursday. 24. 3 Americans, Evan Gershkovich, Alsa Kurmashiva, Paul Whelan. 6 Western prisoners, 4 political prisoners and human rights advocates, and 3 Russians with ties to Alexei Navalny. Okay, so that were going to Russia. 8 prisoners were sent by the West, including Vadim Krezikov, who assassinated Chechen separatists in Berlin. So 3 Americans, 6 Westerns, 4 political, and 3 Russians who were friends with Navalny, who was running against Putin. So that's 3, 9,
Oh,
13.
so they wait.
16 released by Russia.
Wait, so they also gave up political people that are going to get probably murdered as soon as
human
they
rights.
get off
People
the plane,
believe in human rights. They were fighting for human rights.
and they gave them back to Russia.
No, Russia gave them back to they freed them. I don't know where they went.
Oh, okay.
Did you
I
see
thought it was like
the balls though of the writer? He had to fill out a form where they give to Putin to approve the release, and he had a page where most people don't write anything, but he wrote, "Would you agree to interview Mr. Putin about my arrest and trial?" He wants to get an interview out of it. Evan Gershkovich. That's ballsy. Would you go back to fucking Russia after they just fucking released you?
Oh, you got to shoot your shot, man. He's already writing a book about it, so you got to imagine they're all writing books, right?
Do you think Putin? You think he'd arrest him again? I think Putin would arrest him again.
Yeah, Putin doesn't give a shit.
Putin don't care.
Putin doesn't live in our world. He lives in his own world where he does whatever the fuck he wants.
Great
I don't
deal.
know. They gave up.
I don't know. They gave up a lot, but you know what?
They did give up a
We
lot.
gave up scumbags for good people. It's a good trade.
So,
We'll get the scumbags again. Scumbags will continue to be scumbags.
See, that's what I was wondering about. I was wondering what exactly, because usually when a president has this much time left in office, it's usually what they would say a lame duck, and they don't let him get anything done at all.
That kind of duck?
Right. So the fact that he was able to orchestrate this and get this kind of accomplished is, pretty big.
No one has ever done as much as Joe Biden has done in our lifetime.
I mean, you can't argue with it. You can't.
Getting stuff done. And you got all these fucking idiots out here going, he ain't done nothing but ruin our country. You don't fucking know anything, you fucking moron. You should.
And I think that a lot of that has to be attributed to, they don't like to say lifetime politicians or something like that, but being able to, that he knows people, he knows, he has a lot of relationships all over the world. He knows the mechanics of government because he's been around government for so long. He knows what you need to get approved by who and how you need to maneuver certain people and work, because he did it in the Senate for so long.
It's got to be that. He's got so many connections. He's got so many friends. We've got so many alliances, and people trust him. And you know what else they don't want? They don't want Donald fucking Trump back in office, except for Putin, Kim, whatever the fucking his name, Xi. All these guys, only authoritarians want Trump back in office. The fucking Hungarian asshole, the asshat from Turkey. All these guys want Trump back because they know our country will be not worth a shit anymore.
And I would seriously think about this. I think before Zelensky gets a statue in Ukraine, it'll probably be Biden gets a statue or something commemorative in the Ukraine.
I wouldn't doubt it. He has organized that whole entire thing, NATO and everything. It's mostly NATO now because the Republicans have fucked us from helping as much as we should, but they don't get it. It's a way cheaper thing to help Ukraine fight back than it is for us to have a war in Europe, because Putin is going to attack other countries.
I think Trump is starting to understand how this thing is unraveling on him, and he's going to get more and more desperate.
Right.
So, Kamala Harris VP pick. Who do you think it's going to be?
I think it's going to be Shapiro. I like Kelly. I think Kelly was good because he's very moderate and he appealed to a lot of Americans because he's a hero, and his wife was shot. That says a lot about how he would work on gun control. And I mean, he's a genius. Obviously, you got to be very smart to be an astronaut. But Shapiro is from a bigger state, and we need Pennsylvania more than, and we'll probably get Arizona anyways, the way it's looking. So who knows? I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know the one guy, Waltz. Where's he from? Or where?
Minnesota, and he's a great guy because what he's done is he's simplified what it means to be a good government leader.
Yeah,
he's
I think I saw
really hard districts
daughter.
to win in. He's appealed to Republicans and who are moderates completely, so he could be a good pick too. We're probably going to win Minnesota already, though.
So no Buttigieg, huh?
I mean, what's he bring to it besides being the best speaker out there?
You mean all of Indiana? He can bring all.
We wouldn't win Indiana, though, even if we brought him. I think
he's more than likely
he's probably the most qualified person to do the job, but I think him being gay is asking too much for the American people at this time in the world, American history.
Well, I don't know, but I will say this: I think that he probably will get a step up from transportation secretary.
I would think
if she wins, and you got to think about it. She could make the argument that says, "Hey, look, some of the people from Biden's group will be coming over with me."
Oh, I mean, the main thing is the administration has to stay
continuity
because they got more done than anybody ever before. So what the hell? What are people? And people are just ignorant in this country. The ignorance is astounding. Let's wrap this up with talking about JD, though. We can't leave JD out, can we?
No, we wouldn't. I mean, he's a hillbilly vacationer more than he is like
he is
a real hillbilly.
He is probably one of the stupidest smart people I've ever seen. He says the country is being run by cat ladies.
No, I mean, again, he doesn't believe any of this shit.
No, but he's saying it because
he thinks
it plays well in the MAGA base.
Yeah, I mean, any sort of
AOC is telling everybody what to do, and all she's got is a cat.
He's the same guy that would have gotten into the cat litter in schools, sort of shit, and been talking about it.
Look, I got a brownie. Found a round brownie, everybody.
Ooh,
tastes awful.
He
Good thing I didn't step in it.
fucks couches. I mean, did you see the house that he said he grew up in or whatever?
He doesn't fuck couches.
That's what they want you to believe. They denied it, but come on, man. Who just carries around rubber gloves in their pockets all the time? That's weird.
Well, first
I
of
mean,
all,
just so you're ready.
first of all, my couch at home had one long cushion, so
well,
I
yeah,
couldn't-
there's only certain ones that turn him on.
you gotta have gotta have a sectional apparently.
You gotta have a specific. Yeah, he's got to have a specific.
I can't
brand.
imagine fucking my couch. It's leather. That would not be comfortable at all. It's so tight. It would be unrealistic expectations upon women. I'm like, what are you so loose for? It slide right in.
I just think it's funny how they keep calling him like he's some rural. Whenever he just went on vacation there every now and then.
After his dad would beat him, he'd go up, move out for a little bit. Someone put a thing up that he lived in some 170. I don't think that was true either. I mean,
What?
we got some lefties who are propagandizing. The home he lived in was not the one they showed on Facebook and stuff. The $175,000 a year job, his dad didn't make that much money and stuff. I don't.
Oh, I don't know. I saw the house that they said that he visited in Kentucky. I don't know.
I saw that too. Yeah, that place is definitely a holler.
Yeah, that looked real.
Yeah. It's definitely not a place. I don't know. That's a lot of my family lived in places like that. So
yeah, but that was still. I don't even consider that. I mean, I guess I'd have to go there and everything. I'm sure it's out a bit of ways. But
the big thing about it was, according to his book, he blamed those people for not making their own lives better, instead of government helping people get out of situations, helping them move forward. Because when you're living your life and you're poor, all you're thinking about is getting through each day. You're not thinking about building for the future and all kinds of shit like that. You're trying to survive.
Yeah, you're just trying to make ends meet at that point, because every time you think you get ahead, something bounces you back. And it's just regular shit, like, oh my god, now I need tires, but oh shit, I needed something else, so that's more immediate than that, so I got to put tires on the back burner. So it's shit like that.
You got to buy rubber gloves to fuck the couch. That's one thing. You got to have that. You got to have a couch. You got to get new cushions once in a while, because you fuck a cushion, it does wear out. That's why I heard.
Well, you got to switch the cushions around. Otherwise, you get
flip them
out where you
got to flip them sometimes. What if there's a stain and you flip them and mom goes,
right?
Why did you put the stain side up, JD?
And he doesn't have like fancy couches with the the bubbles that'll bubble up because of it's protected. He's got to reuse it every time.
Now I know. Hey, you know what? Now I understand why Grandma put that protective cover on our couches.
She's like, these kids come in here fucking these couches, and we gotta put the plastic on there. That way it catches their little cum gutters.
Now it all makes sense.
Little cum gutters.
I get it, Grandma. I apologize for picking on you.
You little pubescent sons of bitches. Every time I come in there and see just a little butt popping in the air from the catches. And I gotta shoot up in the air. Shoot up in the air. Hey, stop fucking that couch, JD. Stop fucking that couch.
JD, here's first thing we got to do is fire all the federal employees.
Right.
Because they stopped Trump from getting his agenda pushed through. That mailman is the reason why Trump didn't get what he wanted his first 4 years.
But, I got to give you credit, because we were the ones talking about Project 2025 before anyone else was.
Right. We fucking...
Well, we were alerting it.
We knew how awful
these watching.
They were awful human beings. We knew it first. It's like COVID. Yeah. We knew about COVID before everyone else too. Because my nephew had it in February.
Secrets from the Chinese lab.
It wasn't announced till March. My nephew had it in February, and I'll never forget the doctor walking out and says, "I don't know what it is, but I'll find out in the autopsy." That was like, whoa, what?
Jesus.
That's not very good doctor talk.
That's not good doctrine. Fuck.
He said the Indigenous Peoples Day is a fake holiday. It's been around for years, but according to JD, the holidays are.
So have indigenous people. They've been around longer than JD.
And they're saying that Kamala is a DEI hire. Diversity, equity, and what was the last thing?
Inclusion. And that's just.
She didn't get hired. She didn't get hired. She got elected, dumb shit.
Yeah, but you know that they're just going around in their little fucking jack off circles, and they're like, "Hey, did you hear what I said about Kamala on CNN?" And they're just all like, "Yeah," and they're all just jerking off in the same.
What is DEI, anyways, JD?
Yeah, I don't even know what it means. I don't even know what woke means. I'm just gonna say it because it gets them all hyped up.
You gotta stop the wokes.
And
you
then
want
they look
people
at their,
asleep.
and then they look at their donation app, and they're like, "Look, I got another 100,000 donation just because I said DEI, whatever."
Purposely flooding U.S. with, I don't know what it is. What did he flood the U.S. with? Oh, he said that Kamala is purposely flooding the U.S. with Mexicans.
Oh,
to win the election.
To win the election.
People who can't vote.
We want to make sure that
it's like in Congress when they pass another law saying that people who are illegals can't vote, which is already a law, but let's pass it again. Let's pass laws that don't make any fucking sense.
Hey, do you know if Akron and Cleveland has gotten any of these buses of people?
I don't think so. And you know what? Every city that gets them, prospers. Everyone that gets the immigrants starts to, the GDPs raise up a great deal because they get employees that work hard and are trying to build something in their lives. You know, and the crime is dropping, but they're saying it's raising. They lie about everything.
Yeah, it's like if they do shut down the border and they stop taking immigrants, then the economy could send it in turmoil.
Well, Trump is upset that this Kamala is an immigrant that just came over the border. An Asian. I don't know.
Yeah.
She just popped up one day.
I
got video of her scurrying over the wall.
Did he start the birth certificate stuff yet?
No, but I'm sure he will.
But he's losing it.
We got 48. Let's talk.
Yeah, I'm ready. Whenever I'm ready to go. If you need to go.
His trial is going to happen right now. Judge Chutkan said, "Come back August 16th." They said, "Drop it. It's over now," because the Supreme Court said I'm immune. Judge Chutkan said, "No, it doesn't." It said, "I get to rule on what's immune, and we're going to go. Let me hear your briefs. Show me your briefs." She wants to look at their underwear. I don't understand, but she wants to see the briefs August 16th. And Trump could actually start. It actually could start probably in September.
We keep saying that, or we keep talking about how Trump might go to jail, and I keep saying he's not going to jail. He's still not.
No, he'll never go to jail.
No, he's not going to jail.
You're not going to jail because he could appeal anything. But I heard he is not. He's lost his appeal. In other words, people don't like him as much. Ding. And his his crowds aren't selling out anymore. There's a lot of empty seats.
So I think part of a deal that he will strike with the either old administration or new administration, I don't know. See what you think. I wonder if he tries to strike a deal of, hey, I'm not going to put up any court cases or anything. I'm just going to, admit that I lost. Just pardon me. And I'll never run again.
I would take it. Because he's not going to jail anyways.
Right?
Even if he gets convicted. I would take it. I don't know, because that sets a bad precedent. That's what. That's why
I'm saying that seems like
something. If they had jailed Nixon, then none of this shit would have been happening.
That seems like something that they would propose. Do you know what I mean?
I definitely will offer it, I'm sure.
All right, man.
All right, boys, you want to take us out?
Good show.
What do you think, guys? Hey, guys, what do you say? It was fun. I'm glad we did it.
We got to work
on the last one up. I did.
Trump and JD Vance.
Yeah. You need to be more JD.
I was doing good as JD's grandma.
You're going to be JD's grandma. That's even. You can talk about your couch.
Yeah, I can.
Why you had the protector? Now you see why I got the protector, JD. Now That's it. Put it in your act. It's a
Now
funny
you're gonna have to Sprite and wipe all this up.
Take us out, boys.
It couldn't
This
happen
is-
to a nicer guy.
This is hillbilly elegy right here.
Right, yeah.
This is Curb Your Enthusiasm.
Now say thank you very much.
Thank you.
No, thank you. No, thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.
Da, da, da.
Now, bum, bum.
Yeah.